Welcome to Clear Lake, California, the second stop in the 2007 Tri 101 series, an inaugural race series which features a Nice-like distance, which is 3/4 an Ironman distance. At 7 o'clock, the men's and women's pro waves started, featuring over 20 racers, including Chris Hauth, who was a German Olympic swimmer, Leanda Cave, who won the inaugural Bradenton event, Dave Thompson, who also won the inaugural Bradenton event, 2004 Athens Olympian from the United States, Victor Plata, Brian Lavelle, who's the husband of women's pro Becky Lavelle, Kim Loeffler, Hillary Biscay, and a slew of other professionals. The swim course took swimmers on a 2-lap course, which was 1.86 miles. The first to exit the water was Brian Lavelle from Los Gatos, California, followed right on his heels by David Thompson, the inaugural Bradenton winner. Lavelle finished the swim in 35:02 and Thompson in 35:03. Following Thompson and Lavelle out of the water by about 40 seconds was Jeff Pelan and Olympic swimmer Chris Hauth.
Go, boys. Good job, Chris. What number are you? What number? 15. 15!
And with Thompson and Lavelle exiting transition 2 seconds apart from each other, it was going to be a battle on the bike. Pelan, representing the Sports Beam team out of Northern California, was a late entry and had a lot of course spotters on the course wondering who that mystery man on the Orbea was. Closely following both Pelan and Hauth was Olympian Victor Plata. And unbeknownst to spectators, Nate Cordum, who's usually one of the faster swimmers in the group, exited the water over 4 minutes behind Thompson and Lavelle. It became known later that Cordum actually was choking and couldn't breathe because of a wetsuit problem. He was seen giving his wetsuit to a lifeguard in the middle of the swim, and so he ended up swimming a non-wetsuit swim the second lap. The 3-lap bike course took athletes parallel to the lake that they swam in along Lakeshore Boulevard. It followed by going inland some more into the foothills, which also featured a 250-foot climb. And the athletes were going to do 3 laps en route to the 80.6-mile course. In the initial stages of the bike course, it was Hauth in 4th place with Pelan in 3rd, Lavelle in 2nd, and Thompson out in front. And Thompson, who's been known for a series of fastest bike splits, starting at last year's Lifetime Fitness and most recently with last week's Escape from Alcatraz Triathlon, motored off the front of the group and put a wide margin over Brian Lavelle. But what Rapp and Lavelle were able to make up on Thompson in the closing miles of the bike, Thompson used a faster transition too, with only 28 seconds spent in the corral, versus Rapp and Lavelle's minimum 7 and minimum 20-second transitions. And the fast bike splits put down by Rapp and Lavelle seemed to have the two flustered as they came into T2, coupled with the help of volunteer support, kept slower transitions for the 2nd and 3rd place runners going out into the 18.6-mile run course. While Thompson opted not to put on socks and went for a faster transition to get out on the run course, Rapp and Lavelle shared a few laps, put on their socks, had a drink of water, took their time, and headed out onto the run.
Yeah.
And the time that Thompson gave up on the bike in the closing miles to Lavelle and Rapp, he easily outsplit that on the run, putting time right away into his competitors. Thompson after the race would explain the run course, similar to doing Escape from Alcatraz run twice, and putting in 3 sand ladders. And while Rapp continued to lose time on Thompson, who was forging ahead, he did manage to put over a minute into Brian Lavelle in the early stages of the run. Thompson used a well-balanced race, finishing as the second fastest swimmer, the second fastest biker, and the second fastest runner with his 2 hours and 5 minute split, which was only about 2 minutes slower than Olympian Victor Plata. And Thompson would remain out in front of his competition to capture his second Triathlon One O One win of 2007, garnering the $10,000 first place prize. Rapp would come in with the third fastest run time in 2 hours and 7 minutes and 25 seconds. And Lavelle would actually maintain his 1 minute deficit to Rapp on the run and would come in at 2 hours and 8 minutes and 51 seconds. Rapp finished about 4 minutes behind Thompson in the overall finishing time, and Lavelle came in about a minute and a half after Rapp.